nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 2, Episode 8 of Supernatural, entitled, Kobe episode, entitled Crossroad Blues. Are you ready? In the last episode, again, we've went off path from where the Roadhouse, and not Texas Roadhouse, which sounds amazing right now, but went off track from those peeps at the Roadhouse with Joe, and then had a murder investigation on the last one where Linda Blair was there. And yeah, I mean, the only question I have coming off of that is, are we going to find the car? You know, we've had a super big conversation in one about, you know, Dean saying what's dead should stay dead, followed up by the Joe situation, followed up by not a filler episode, because it's not, but just more of like a, hey, this is just an episode, on to the next. And that's where we're at. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes. All right, let's get it. Greenwood, Mississippi, August 1938. Cigarette on the ground. Hand-rolled cigarette, too. No filter. Like the fucking filter does something. Why would you get up and leave and go investigate that shit, bro? Stay inside. Oh, no.
Don't you down me!
Robert, don't you down me. Super natural. Man, it's just wild that there's a time in life where, like, that was the thing to do, is just to go sit at a bar or a club at any time. Maybe not that time, because, you know, racism. Which, I mean, there's still racism now, but whatever. But, like, you know, you can... we ain't changed at all, baby. Like, you could just go sit and just, like, watch something. You can still do that, right? But it seemed like that was, like, the thing to do at some point. Like, everybody in town would go sit and just watch somebody play guitar like that. You know, just drink and eat. And obviously, there's still live entertainment. I'm not saying, like, it hasn't changed, but back then, it had to be differently. Man, you know, that person's really good with that guitar. Like, this is really cool, man. Like, we're witnessing something here. I don't know how I'm trying to even explain this, because there's still live entertainment. There's still moments like that that happen. I just like there's so much of it. Maybe the oversaturation is a good word, where it's too easy to come across. Where back then, it's like somebody was performing 3 towns over. Like, that was the talk of, like, cities around it. Like, oh, we got to go here to bumfuck Egypt to get in here and, like, sit and watch this guy play guitar, you know? I don't know if that makes sense or not.
How so?
He's a flat-out genius. I mean, I'm capable, but next to him, it wasn't always that way either.
No?
You want to know the truth?
That's why I came here.
There was a time where he couldn't even design a pup tent. Hell, 10 years ago, he's working as a bartender at this place called Lloyd's. Complete dive.
Right. So what changed?
He got me. But overnight, he gets this huge commission, and he starts designing. He starts designing the most ingenious buildings anyone has ever seen. It was like...
It sounds like my man sold his soul to the devil or to the black dogs. And maybe my man at the beginning of the episode, well, he could have sold his soul to play that there guitar. Just like my man from Old Brother, Where Art Thou? You know? Speculation.
The level of Van Gogh and Mozart.
You mean Carly's MySpace address?
Yeah, MySpace. What the hell is that? Seriously, is that like some sort of porn site?
My man don't know what MySpace is, brother. Shout out my man Tom. We were talking at work today about MySpace. Hey, you know what? Sometimes you're not cool enough to cut it into somebody's top 8. Then they expanded that shit where you could have a top 10, top 32. It got ridiculous. You could even change it and just have a top 1, only have 1 person on your page. You know how hard it is to go to somebody's MySpace and not even be in their top 8 and you thought you were boys? Or going to your crush's page and seeing yourself in their top 8? Or even number 1? Come on, dog. And you go click on that profile. As soon as you click on it, I'ma buy you a drink, and then I'ma take it home with me. Which, by the way, he says and then and not ooh wee, and that's depressing. But yeah, man, it's just a better time. MySpace was simple, and I liked it, even though it taught us how to code, which is pretty dope.
I swear, if this is another freaking Pomeranian barking in the neighbor's yard.
Lloyd's bar out here handing out fucking future stardom. 10 years of pop. Oh, you got lay off the H, ma'am. I may hit that iZombie shit or I Am Legend. I fucking hurt my neck doing that. Felt something pop right here. Damn tonsil, lymph node or something. I don't know. You see that crossroads right there? That 4-way stop at Schultz Bar? That's like typical in, you know, the crossroads. We saw it in Oh Brother Where Art Thou. We saw it in Ghost Rider, where somebody makes this type of deal at a crossroads like this. Hashtag Crossroad Blues. Wow.
In the middle of all these weeds?
These are, what do you call them?
Yarrow flowers?
Yeah, used for certain.
Bones! Got a wishbone? Make a wish. You pull one half, I'll pull the other.
I'd be willing to bet that's graveyard dirt. And a black.
Listen, if that side of the fucking door's moving and that side of the door's moving, what's keeping it closed? The bottom half? I ain't buying it.
Have you finally left me alone, mate?
Child, first of all, I know that concrete's cold as fuck. Put some socks on. Got the whole room smelling like fucking Fritos. Ah. No, and if it's just a hellhound, it's just listen. It's just Jordan Parrish. Everything's gonna be okay. He'll take care of you, little flame daddy. Rosedale, Mississippi. Are you from Mississippi? Because you're the only missus who's piss-eyed sippy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Every time I see that, it's all I think about now. And being in class in an elementary school, it's so hard to bypass what I just said. Being in class in elementary school and being like, I've done this before on here. You just look at a kid and you're like, hey, Johnny, Mississippi, spell it. And you get these kids over there, MISSISSIPPI, MISSISSIPPI, and everybody's just doing MISSISSIPPI. And everybody's just doing it, right? And nobody gets it right. You go up to the teacher and you're like, hey, Miss Smith, Mississippi, spell it. And they do the same thing, MISSISSIPPI. Not your boy, all right? I mean, I got called on a couple times, but when you finally get it, and they're like, Mississippi, and you got a whole group of people around you, Mississippi, spell it. And you look at that motherfucker in the face and you go, I-T. Man, like I always say, a simpler time. Now I gotta fucking pay taxes. Spell it. I be listening. What's the name of the song? I gotta tell you something real quick. I fucking love music like this. Like all genres of music I really enjoy. I like this really, really, really old shit like this. The way it was recorded, the way it sounds. The only music I don't really vibe with country music that much, but even then there's some songs I like. But this, I like this, dude. Do we shake on it? Let me tell you something real quick. You about to go on a trip in your favorite rocket ship. We gonna shake on it all right. You'll be shaking inside me. I can't help it.
You don't know Robert Johnson's songs. Sam, there's a Cole references all over his lyrics. I mean, Crossroad Blues, Me and Devil Blues, Hellhound on My Trail.
Come on, man. Look at this shit. That's what I like. Is Dean is like real big into like this music stuff, right? Music and cars. Sam is more internet and like book knowledge.
Store to see if anyone inside knows him.
So I get what Dean's saying. If somebody jumps off the Niagara inside of a barrel, you're gonna jump after him. No, but I get what Sam's saying. If we can help, we should help, and I rock with that heavy.
If he's still alive.
You know something about something, but not goof with us?
My man said, "Y'all think you don't know about the goober nuts, the goof nut dust?" Ugh.
Well, we know a little about a lot of things, just enough to make us dangerous.
What is it?
Hoodoo. My grandma taught me. Keep us. I tried to warn folks, but who gonna listen to an old drunk?
My man literally summoned a demon, and that motherfucker had a powwow at the bar. So you know what? While I'm here, let me get an amaretto sour. What about you? You want to be president of Mercury? Like what?
How many others are there?
Architect. That doctor lady. I
Dead
kept up
and
with them.
dead.
They've been in the papers. At least they got fame. I got work to do.
You don't really want to die.
I don't. I'm tired.
Understandable. Probably tired of dealing with all this shit. If you love me, Well, I have no reason to love him. They just met him. So he has to be a great painter, but like people have to want to buy the paintings. That right there is rough. I've seen this motherfucker or something before. Oh no. My back's starting to itch, bro. Where's my back scratcher? Got dogs yelling and shit in my ears.
Evan,
Oh, hi.
spying on the
course.
neighbors?
I might be.
No, I thought I heard something in the yard, but it's nothing.
Those are not.
Okay, I'll call you when I get there.
Oh, again, I keep seeing this in show after show after show. If I think I'm gonna die, let alone know I'm gonna die, bro, like full on. You get the best kiss of your life. I'm not gonna give you, babe, in case I never see you again. All right, I'll see you later. What?
I love you too.
I think she wanted a better kiss.
I love you too.
Oh shit. Oh. Beware of dog. Kick it in. I thought his own little office door was locked for a second. Like, boy, you ain't that fucking bright, are you? To the right, boys. Your left. The amount that my nose itches when I watch TV makes me upset. Ooh.
Evan? Please! Don't hurt me. We're not gonna hurt you, all right? We're here to help you.
You already kicked in your front door and left that shit open?
What?
How?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is we're trying to stop it.
How do I know you're not lying?
Well, you don't, but you're kind of running low on options there, buddy boy.
Put one right between your eyes, buddy boy.
Never need Viagra, bowl of perfect game, what?
If you sold your soul to Bola Perfect Game, you deserve that shit.
Right, getting
Cancer, they'd stop treatment. They were moving her into hospice. They kept saying, matter of days.
Oh, dude, no.
So yeah, I made the deal. And I'd do it again. I'd have died for her on the spot.
I don't blame you one bit, actually. I don't blame you one bit, brother.
Did you ever think about her and all this?
I did this for her.
You sure about that? I think you did it for yourself. So you wouldn't have to live without her.
I think it's double. Did it for her and for
So
yourself.
she's gonna have to live without you now.
Man, what a way to turn the tables.
But what if she knew how much it cost? What if she knew it cost your soul? How do you think she'd feel?
Okay, that's enough. Evan, sit tight, all right? We're gonna figure this out.
I mean, I get where Dean's coming from, so I can't be too mad at him.
Hell, I've been thinking it. I'm sure you've been thinking it too.
It fits, doesn't it? I'm alive, Dad's dead. Yellow-eyed demon was involved. What if he did?
This is... we're having the same conversation we had like 2-3 episodes ago. We've already had this conversation like, hey, I think this is what happened. You know it, I know it. I'm here, Dad's gone, the demon, blah, 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 and the cult. So, like, is this, like, out of order? Was this supposed to be before that? You know what I'm saying? Weird.
What if he struck a deal?
We've already had this
My
full...
life for his soul.
We've already had this full conversation out on top of your car.
Stupid. I should rip you limb from limb.
Take your best shot.
No, I don't think so. I'm not gonna put you out of your misery.
Yeah, why not?
Because your misery's the whole point. It's too much fun to watch. Knowing how your daddy died for you, how he sold his soul. I mean, that's gotta hurt.
Oh, it does. It bugs him. Look at him. He's bothered by it. What's dead should stay dead.
Think about. You wake up and your first thought is, I can't do this anymore. I just can't leave you like this. Besides, you didn't call me here to bargain for Evan. Not really.
Can you bring him back? My dad.
Of course I can. Just as he was. Your dad would live a long, natural life. Like he was meant to.
And you'd live for 10 years.
What about me?
I could give you 10 years.
See, there it is.
10 long, good years with him. That's a lifetime.
No, the fuck it
Then we
ain't.
can be together again. John, Dean.
Throw in a set of steak knives?
You know the smart-ass self-defense mechanism of yours?
Gotcha. Boy, you dumber than a bag of wet socks.
Dean?
Now you're really trapped. That's gotta hurt.
Let me out now.
That stings a little bit, sure.
We just gotta make a little deal here first. You call off your hellhound and let Evan go.
I can just walk away here. Yeah. Oh, he brought out the fucking exorcism book. Azaroth Metreon Cintos. He about to get it going. Now, I'm cool with that CGI in 2006. But the fact that looked like an MCU show right there for a second, do better, Marvel. Do better.
What are you doing?
Oh, you're just gonna go on a little trip?
You can't even scream.
But I send you back there.
What? How did I get here?
Oh, you poor thing. How you gonna play that off? Like, hey, it's alright. You were possessed by a demon?
Demons lie all the time, right? Maybe she was late. He never considered actually making that deal, right?
I think he considered it a little bit to make that deal. But I do like the old bait and switch, like the card, devil trap, blah, blah, blah. I don't do look aheads. Listen, I'm not, I don't know what I just watched, but I'm not happy with it. Don't give me look aheads like that. It upsets me. I don't want to see, because, man, you watch those look aheads, it's so easy to start picking apart the next episode and, like, what's going to happen and, like, anything with it. Next thing you know, I'm trying to figure out what's happening 2 episodes from now, and I'd rather just take it 1 episode at a time. That shit's stressful. When 2 highly successful professionals die after claiming to be haunted by the Hellhounds, Sam and Dean investigate the local bar here in CROSSROAD Blues. So, the second that Dean started walking away from the demon and kind of, like, pacing and telling the story, you kind of get the idea that he's leading her towards another trap, because we've seen them do that trap before up there with Meg. And this time, him trying to do an exorcism compared to Sam doing it, which Sam speaks the Latin way better, by the way. But Dean trying to exorcise that demon gets the deal. I love it. And that's kind of, I mean, kudos to him because he traps a demon and is like, hey, you know what? You're not getting nothing out of this. You're going to let this person go, and then I'll let you go. So you're getting your freedom, but like, gotcha. Sorry. Suck a butt. That's a power move. So Evan Peters is saved because of our dear Sam and Dean. More so Sam, but Dean, or more so Dean, but Sam put down that black salt, the goofa stuff. I do like the crossroads and the making the deal with the devil, making the deal with the demon, but it just feels weird having that moment after they already had the moment out on top of his car when they pulled off to the side of the expressway and he was like, hey, you know it, I know it, this is what happened. Like that felt weird, no? I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm looking into it. That episode was good. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it'll go on one of my favorites or not. We had a really good streak there for a second. I think we had 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So a good 5-episode run of like things I really, really enjoyed. And this one, I love the concept. It's just like that hellhound thing. I'm not 100% interested in. I guess it's an invisible hellhound type deal. It didn't feel threatening too much. I do like the two people hiding and like the face shifts and everything. I enjoyed that, but probably one of my least, not least favorite, but one of the lesser liked demon things that they've done. But I mean, you could see where Dean's at, and now this revelation that John's in hell, burning for his sins, for killing all those demons. That's a lot to take in. I don't know how I would feel if I was them, hearing that news. I'd be sick to my stomach. I don't like it. Season 2, Episode 8, entitled Crossroad Blues. Season 2, Episode 9 is Croton? Croatan? I got nothing. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.